All right, let's head now to Ramallah and speak to Nour, who's tracking Iran's retaliatory attacks on Israel. Nour, Iran has continued attacking Israel. We know this. Meanwhile, the Israeli military is striking Iran, and it's expanding its ground offensive in southern Lebanon. What more can you tell us?
Well, look, I mean, Mohammed, Israel is now, especially the Israeli government, has to kind of explain to the public how it opened a war with Iran and then expanded that war to include a large-scale operation.
Nour, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're going to interrupt you right now. There is an Israeli military press briefing currently ongoing. We're going to bring that to our viewers.
Instructions and restrictions. We will continue to coordinate with other factors in order to launch the necessary offensive. And wherever we are able to ease the restrictions, we do so. However, this campaign was necessary, and we launched this campaign for the safety and security of the state of Israel once and for all. In the last week, we recalled more than 100,000 of the reserves. To them and to their families, we say your contribution will enable us to make great achievements on the forefront. The forces of the reserve, our armed forces on the land, in the sea, and in the skies are deployed with a number of missions. Their objective is to maintain the safety and security of the state of Israel and our future. I will keep you updated, and now I open the floor to questions. Will Israel lend a helping hand to the Gulf states attacked by Iran? What's taking place is a proof that Iran is not only a threat to Israel, but the region and the whole world. A number of states came under attacks from Iran, and many airports were closed. All I say is that we are in close contact with a number of states. The Chief of Staff is in close communication with his counterpart. There are certain issues that cannot be disclosed, and they should remain confidential. Another question: where do you think that the marketplaces will be open and education process be resumed? What is concerning us now is to provide security and protection. What we did yesterday will ease some restrictions with respect to the markets. However, when it comes to the security conditions, we will continue to take the necessary measures. Are the attacks also launched against the financial systems of Iran? In order to eliminate this existential threat, we will continue to undermine the foundation of the Iranian regime. We will continue to direct heavy blows to the regime. Again, I cannot disclose all our objectives, and they should remain confidential.
All right. We were listening there to a presser by an Israeli military spokesperson. We're going to go now back to Nour, who is joining us live from Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. Nour, you were giving us sort of a sit-rep of where things stand right now when it comes to Israel and Iran. So sorry to have interrupted you before. Please go ahead.
Well, I mean, Mohammed, the Israeli spokesperson, the spokesperson of the Israeli army, rather, kind of helped us out there because he was asked about real-life issues. When will the schools open? How long will people be confined to their homes, to their shelters, or near those shelters? That's what's on the mind of the Israeli public, who still supports this war, and even the war on Hezbollah and Iran. But they need to know know how long this will take because the cost is real. The damage to the buildings is real. The economy and what it will suffer is going to be felt by all of those ordinary people. The number of Israeli soldiers injured in confrontations with Hezbollah fighters is increasing. Some of those injuries are described as grave, and the Iranian missiles are not letting up. It's true that the number of missiles fired in each volley is less than what it was before, less than what it's expected. But the observation that many are making is that these missiles that Iran is firing are larger, they have a larger impact. Some of them may be even cluster munitions, so they are creating a lot of damage. We do not know the extent of that damage, Mohammed, because the information is tightly controlled by the Israeli military censor. But we do know from eyewitnesses who've been posting some videos that many of the strikes are in the vicinity of the Kiryat, for example, the compound housing the Ministry of Defense in the heart of Tel Aviv. We know that many of the missiles fired from Lebanon also are on areas where there is weapons manufacturing and intelligence assets in northern Israel. So how much Israel is hurting is unknown, but the population certainly needs answers because this is traumatic. To be in the shelter, near the shelter, listening to sirens for 7 days is not normal.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. That's Nour Odeh live for us in Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. Thanks so much, Nour.